And the pitch.
We deliver baseball caps, mitts, and everything you need for the game. But what you really get is so much more.
FedEx Delivery.
Game day spirit. What we deliver by delivering.
Blog Talk Radio.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Sunny D. Welcome to tonight's show. It is August 18th, 2018. Oh my God, this month is flying. This month is really flying.
Super fast.
Right? I can't wait till it's over. I just need August to be done with. So I just need to keep moving at the same pace. That's what I feel like it. But want to thank y'all for joining tonight's show. If you're listening right now, you're on blogtalkradio.com/GFT Radio Show. Listening to the playback, you're on SoundCloud, Google Play Music, iTunes. I said YouTube? I don't even know.
Yeah.
Did I say YouTube? Yeah. Don't mind me tonight, guys. I'm like, my brain is fried. I swear I came home today and I was flicking. I was eating pizza and wings, and I was flicking through my phone, looking for my phone for 5 whole minutes. But like, you had to see me. I was like, looking behind me, like, where my phone at? Where is it? And then I finally realized that I was scrolling through Facebook. Like that's how fried and died I feel right now. So I'm apologizing right now if I say something dumb. Just let me be great. I'm serious. We got a great topic for y'all tonight. Clint, you want to say hi?
What's going on, good people? You already know who it is. It's your boy Clint. You know what I mean? We got a dope show lined up for y'all tonight, as usual.
Yes, and I know Willie will be calling in pretty soon. But if you guys want to join in the conversation, 657-383-1155. I just logged into Twitter, but I think I actually logged into mine, so I need to log back out and log into the podcast's Twitter. I told y'all, pardon me, let me be great. So y'all can tweet us at GFT_radio if y'all want to chime in on the conversation through there as well. Tonight's topic, we're talking about friend zones. You know how people get friend zoned every day. So we're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about people that stay in the friend zone and people that creep out, either creep out and make it out for the rest of their lives, and people that just creep out and get put right back in. So we're going to be talking about that. So, I mean, I know everybody has been friend zoned at one point, whether we liked it or not. It just happened. So I know most of us have friend zoned people. You know, so we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about our personal experiences and shit that we've done that we realized that may have been a great choice. It might not have been a great choice. I don't know. But, yeah. So, the topic, are you laughing at me? Why are you laughing at me?
Yeah.
Why are you laughing at me?
Because I just want to see how this topic came about.
Oh, well, during my break at work the other day, me and one of my coworkers talking about people getting friend zoned, and I know I actually talked about it today too at work, and we were talking about how we have friend zone people, and maybe you know how like you friend zone that one guy that's just like really like a good person, and you just friend zone them, and then you realize that maybe y'all could have worked out if you just wasn't being an asshole and friend zoning them. Or maybe you got friend zoned and you was trying to get out, and this dude just was like, "Nah, you my sister. I don't look at you like that." And even though you really like this person, you just end up being a friend forever, and it's kind of sad. So you kind of pine away for somebody you just can't have, and they say about all these raggedy bitches that they deal with, and you like, "Hey, I'm right here," and they just don't see you. So it's just sad. Friend zone life is sad at times, we like I said, and I was surprised that some of my coworkers had been through that, and like they knew. I was like, yeah, I got friend zoned by this guy. I really thought he was like the best shit ever, and he's talking about all these bitches he used to deal with, like this the horror stories with them, and I'm just like, so you just don't think I'm cute? Okay, so we're just not gonna make it. Okay, like in my mind, I didn't say it to him, but in my mind I was like, so, like, and he like, yeah, you cool as hell, but you like a dude, like you like my homie. I'm like, so I'm just gonna be your homie. You don't think I don't look cute to you? Like I didn't look cute in that dress the other day? No, okay. Yeah, so that's what we were talking about.
I mean, that kind of go back to we was having a conversation. I forget what show it was on, but it was also about we was talking about being rejected.
Yeah.
And dating or whatever. And I'm like, sometimes people are a little bit ahead of themselves, a little bit full of themselves, and they can't take rejection.
Yeah.
You know, I think that plays a big part in the little
I don't know
friend
if
zone
I've
and
been
how people react.
But I mean, I've been
everybody
rejected.
been friend zone before. Yeah, everybody been friend zone before, but some people can't handle it.
But
You
I
know
think
what I mean? Like some. Go ahead.
I do want to say that I think some people get friend zone for legitimate reasons, like legitimate reasons. I feel in some cases, not all, because you look at it like this. Well, for me, I have been friend zoned, and I think it was for the best. In some situations, I sometimes figure out why their life still ain't together. If we had, like in my mind, if we had been together, we would have been great, and you wouldn't have the problems you have now and currently. But you know, just life happens. But I think sometimes friend zone is actually better for some people because you feel like if you cross, if you cross that bridge, you can't get that friendship back. If you get too deep in it, and then y'all, you know how you like somebody, y'all cool as shit, and y'all think that we're gonna try this out, and then sometimes it just don't work out, and then it could work out not so bad. It can not work out so bad, but not work. I can't talk. But you know what I mean.
I kind of get what you're saying. I know I've been in that I've been in that type of situation where, you know, me and a particular woman, we were dope as hell as friends, and then, you know, we took it to the next level, and it didn't quite work out, you know, and, you know, you can rarely get that friendship back.
Yeah.
But it depends on how you look at it. You feel me? Was it worth the risk? Because sometimes it's worth the risk. Sometimes, you know, if that attraction all the way there like that, what's the point of continuing to be friends? It should, because there's always going to be an issue, whether on her end or on either end, because if a person has feelings for you, they don't really want to hear about you and your other relationship or your other dealings with, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, a sort of resentment is going to arise from that. You understand? So sometimes you have to explore that option. You feel me?
That's true.
Now, especially if those feelings are strong. Now, if it's like a sexual thing or just a physical attraction, well, then, you know what I mean, you just got to be adults about it and get over it, so to speak. But I truly believe, you know what I mean, in some cases you got to explore it. You know what I mean? You just have to.
Yeah. I don't know. I know some people get inadvertently friend zone because you don't see, like, and it's not like and that's here's the thing. I feel like, okay, so if me and you cool as hell, right, and we don't ever have no type of conversation where it's like any type of flirtation or anything, right, and we just cool as shit, right, and we always could hang out, we could chill around each other, and this is not even like a flirtation or relationship or trying to get to know each other or talking or any type of thing, right? And you genuinely, because I had one person in particular that I know that I'm cool as hell with. I've never had that experience where it was like, oh, well maybe something could happen, or, you know, anything like, or was like never exchanged that I like you, you like me. It never was like no type of verbal or no type of kill. And then like years after the fact, you sit there and have a conversation with somebody like years later, and then like, yeah, you know, I liked you, and it's like, oh no, I didn't even think you did because we was just cool as hell, and there never was that type of exchange. So inadvertently, you friend zone this person thinking that y'all just was cool as shit, and there was no type of nothing there because that person never took a step and approached you in that way.
Mm-hmm.
So then you can get friend zone and not realize that you, like, you know, and then they mad, and then they might feel some type of way that they got friend zone, but in all actuality, they never spoke up or let you know that it was, look, I like you. Because sometimes you got to speak up, because if you don't speak up, that person don't know you like them. They may like you, and y'all both chicken shits, and y'all ain't saying nothing to each other, so y'all both friends and each other. Oh, meanwhile, pining after each other and never knowing what could have happened because you ain't say shit.
Yeah. I mean, I've been in that situation as well. Ironic. I've been in that same type of situation where either one of us said nothing to each other for whatever reason. Sometimes it could have been circumstances. Sometimes it could have been, you know, I know with one previous, it was really I mean, like when I say we was friends, like we used to discuss, we used to discuss what we was going through with whoever else we was dealing with each other. So it was that, you know. And then when one person wasn't, you could tell. I guess later, and hindsight is always 20/20. You could look back and see, like, oh man, they were shooting a shot. I just wasn't reading the sign.
Yeah.
Or, you know, they was probably respecting the situation, whatever situation I was in, and didn't want to, you know, mess that up. You feel me? Or that's how they see it.
You know,
I've been in
you
that situation.
You just gotta shoot your shot. I think because a closed mouth don't get fed, and if you don't tell the motherfucker you like them, then I don't know what to tell you.
That's why.
And I know.
That's
Go ahead.
Not to cut you off, but that's why I always say, you know what I mean, you gotta see what you gotta risk. That is the risk worth the reward. Sometimes, you know, you talk about you don't want to risk a friendship, but what if you could have something better, something longer lasting? Now, that's not a guarantee it's gonna work out. You know, always say two people be in a relationship, they should be friends first anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Should be friends first anyway. Should be best of friends. So whenever they had an issue, they know who the first person to go talk to. You know what I mean? It's your best friend when you're in a relationship with. Now, with that being said, you feel me? It may not work out that way, but I fully believe that's a risk you got to be willing to take. It's a risk you got to be willing to take in certain situations.
I mean, I know I have friends on people, and sometimes it's funny because I could bring up a scenario and it's hilarious because I say this to this day, like, I mean, this person was cool as shit, crossed that line, and like we tried dating and it didn't work. For whatever reason, it wasn't that, it was just two different people in two different places and it didn't match up.
Mm-hmm.
Type of situation. That's what it was. It didn't match up. Like somebody was on this page and somebody was on that page. So it wasn't. We weren't on the same page and we were nowhere in the same. Probably wasn't even in the same book. It was two different things happening. So at that point, it's like, do you continue on or do you let go? And so I know for me, it was like I felt like I should have never even let that person out of the friend zone because, for obvious reasons, it didn't work, and it almost ended up into a hate situation. But we kind of reeled ourselves back in to a friendship, and it was like, okay, we're gonna stay here.
Did you let them out the friend zone, or did they let you out the friend zone?
I think we both let each other out the friend zone.
Okay.
I think we both let each other out the friend zone because it was like we was cool as shit, and I'm a talker, and they was a talker, so we just sit and shoot the shit about every fucking thing, just all types of random types of days and nights and everything. Just kick it with nothing happening, and then it was like a one night situation, and some shit happened, and it was like, oh, and then you part ways and gotta think about it, like and then you come back like, all right, we could do this, and then it's like, nah, we can't, like, cause we and then it got to the point where it was like it was gonna be a I hate you and you hate me. We just like fuck, like just on some, you know. So it was like, okay, we got dead this because we were like, we both clearly see that we were better as friends. So let's get back to that because before we get to hate, we need to dead this shit in the water ASAP. And it took a step back, and then we was able to come back and be like cool as shit, like how almost as nothing never happened, but it did. Like realistically, it did. But it was like now we could be cool and we could have a conversation. We could be cordial and not be like petty and on that BS type of stuff. So, some people, like, I think some people, the people that make it out of the friend zone and it works, that's fine. But sometimes it's just like if you really. Like if you know, like I think you should know yourself, and you should know what type of situation it's gonna be. But then again, sometimes like I agree, you gotta take risks. I know me, I'm cautious. I'm cautious, but then again, I overthink things. So for me personally, I could have friend zoned some people that I probably shouldn't have. But I'm like 10 steps. I'm like thinking like all across the globe, like maybe I don't want to do that. Like, before I get to there, let me stop this right here because I don't want this. So let me just go back this way and stuff. And I'm pretty sure I've friend zoned some people that I probably shouldn't have. And then I got a host of ain't shit niggas, and now I'm back to single. So maybe I messed up, but
I mean, I think at the end of the day, I think we all may have been through that. You feel me? I'm pretty sure I friend zoned some women that I know I friend zoned some women that was official.
Yeah.
Now sometimes that friend
that
zone
mindset for them right now. Maybe you weren't there to receive them in that particular moment.
That's what I was about to say. Like I friend zone people for a particular reason. Like I said, I was well documented on this show. Plenty of times saying like, man, I'm not even looking for a relationship. Yeah. I'm not even trying to be. You feel me? If you, I said it on here plenty of times. I said, even if you do like me, keep it to yourself. Like that. You know what I mean? That's where I was at. Where, yeah, like I didn't want to hear it. Like I didn't care, and it wasn't nothing personal with them. It was just what, like I said, I wanted to deal with me. You feel me? Like. And
well, I know
for me it worked.
Friends
for me,
for that same reason.
Yeah. Sometimes you
gotta trying to get me together. I know you like me, but whatever.
Yeah. I mean, nah, for real. Sometimes you really gotta, you know what I mean, like take a step back because you feel me. You can be searching for something that and find the wrong thing. That's what happens sometimes. You feel me? Somebody can catch you in your vulnerable state. You feel me? And just because it was your friend and they've been there before, you may think it's more than what it was. But at the end of the day, maybe both of y'all was just in a vulnerable state. You feel me? Y'all was looking for something. And
you put your to the fire.
Looked up.
All right now.
Yeah, you looked up.
I'm about to say again.
And you just and we just went with the first person that was in front of us. And, that ain't always the best course of action. You feel me? Sometimes we gotta, but like I said, it's a tricky thing, man. It's a tricky thing because sometimes if you really friends, I'm gonna be honest with you, if you really friends, I feel like you can come back from it. Y'all can come back from it. Whatever, if it didn't work out, and then it's always the type of people you is, like the type of person you are. Like I ain't the type of person, you know what I mean? I ain't about to sit here and hold no grudges, especially if you ain't do nothing foul to me. If you just didn't like me like that in a relationship, well, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. You feel me? It is what it is. I haven't liked people. It wasn't no knock on them. You feel me? It wasn't making them be in it. It's just that, you feel me, we didn't click. Probably have different ideologies, different interests. You feel me? Different type of hobbies, different sense of humor. Because you don't really know nobody until you really get to know somebody.
Yeah.
Because we all around. Now, I mean, it's easy. Like, we throw that word around a little bit too loosely. That's another thing.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because we keep saying we friend zoning somebody. Like, how you friend zoning me? Like, what type of friend do you know what I mean? Because if I had feelings for you, if I was digging you and you friend zoned me, well, even though I respect it, like, I don't hold no grudges, but the relationship, yeah, of course it's going to change. You feel me? Because now I'm thinking, you know what I mean, like, what did you have me around for anyway? Especially if I know I was digging you or whatever. You feel me? So what am I around for anyway? You know what I mean? Am I just, you feel me, your little, to make you feel good, to make you feel comfortable? Like, nah, it's a two-way street. Don't work like that. You feel me? Don't work like that. So, like, what is we doing?
Yeah. So what do you think about the friends that's like, look at this might as if they're like for a girl, she look at a guy like that's her brother, or a guy looks at the girl like it's his sister, and he can't see past, like, whether she or he has told that person, I like you or whatever, and then you get that, now you like my brother, now you like my sister type of situation. Like, has that ever happened to you? Have you ever said that to somebody?
Of course, and I was dead serious. I definitely said that to somebody, and I definitely had that said to me. But no, I mean, it was honest. As long as it's honest, I mean, you gotta respect it. Like that's how I look at it. Like you gotta respect it. You feel me? Because they know I'm not leading you alone. You know what I mean? Because I can easily, you feel me? Like I could easily, or that person could have easily took an advantage of me. You know what I mean? Took advantage, and that's what I guess that's what I was referring to. Sometimes we could take advantage of a situation knowing somebody like us, knowing we never going to take it there with them. So we're just taking advantage of their kindness. You know what I mean? That ain't really, you know, that ain't dope. That's why I said, what type of friend is that? You know, I've been in like I said, I've been in that situation. I kept it real. Like, you know, if I look at you like my sister, like I never looked at you that way. And, you know what I mean? I had a real close one. She used to listen to the show. If she listens now, like, she know what I'm talking about. Like, but you feel me? Sometimes I know where I was at and the type of shit I was really doing. And I'm like, sweetheart, you know where I was at. You got me type of foul shit I was in. Why would you think I would even bring that to you or bring that around you? You feel me? Like, I've been in a situation where I had to, like, you really deserve better than whatever I can offer you right now. I ain't trying to offer you much anyway.
Yeah.
You feel me? Honesty is always the best key.
I don't think I ever told a guy he liked my brother. Like anybody, like anybody I consider like a real friend, like my best friend. I love him to death. Like I wouldn't even call him like my brother. Like that's my best friend. Like we are like peas in the pod, just weird and retarded. We understand each other in the most ridiculous way. And I love the shit out of him. I just love his whole personality and who he is as a person. But I've never like said, "Oh, you like my brother." I would never look at him in that light, like somebody to date or anything like that, whatever. But I've never said to any guy that I called my friend like they're like my brother. I just if we were that fly, I probably told you no. I wouldn't date you. Like, I know this one guy, he's like a hardcore friend of the family. Like, he been around us for years, and as cool as he is, and he had the biggest crush on me, I'm like, nah, nah. Because it's just, it's weird to me. Like, to me, that's like weird. Even, like, it's just not, no.
And sometimes you
cool
can tell when somebody
though.
just ain't ready for you. Like
I'm different. I'm crazy. I don't know if you could deal with my
yeah.
podcast.
That's what I'm saying. Like sometimes you could just look at somebody and be like, sweetheart, you can't really deal with it.
And not even in a sexual manner. It's like, listen, like you you don't know me.
You're just not mentally. You're not mentally prepared for me. Like I can tell, and it's not to say like they not strong mentally. It's just that like I know what you can know what a person deal with. You feel me? Like and I know what I can put up with, and I just know certain people couldn't put up with. You know what I mean? Certain things. You know what I mean? I had people tell me, I mean, what it ain't that deep. You know what I mean? I can handle you all right, and then it turns into, wow, I ain't know you was like that, or I ain't like I told you like. It's different from us chit-chatting all the time.
Like we cool as hell, but I'm a little bit crazy, mixed with petty, a little bit of other stuff. I don't think, and I'm like, and I know me, I got a very strong personality. I do. Like I am a very strong, opinionated, mouthy person. I'm not easily tamed, so I just need you to be able to tolerate me and all my shit. So if I know that you ain't ready to walk into this craziness that is me, you about to like, and it's not, and like I said, like you said, it's not a cocky thing. It's just knowing who you are and seeing people. And sometimes people like you underestimate me. Yeah, but I don't know. I just don't think you could deal with all this wrapped into this package. I'm a little bit different. You know, I bust out in song. I need you to be on point. I need you to be there, and I look at me like I'm crazy. Like I'm random as fuck. I need you to learn. I need you to let me be great, and don't think I'm crazy or walk off on me, because you walk off on me, I'm going to follow and scream and sing a whole song in the public, and I need you to be able to accept my craziness. Like, deal with it, tolerate me and all my shenanigans. Like, and I think a lot of people, I think a lot of people get in, like a lot of people that end up liking somebody or whatever, or, you know, thinking of somebody in some type of, you see them in a certain light, you don't really see them, like you have this idea of who you think they are, and
yeah,
and then you realize that person not really like that, and you're like, oh.
That's what, you know what I mean? And then sometimes, like you, when you can really let a person, like, all right, you think I'm gonna really let you know who I am.
Yeah.
And then when you really let them know who you are, like, they can't handle it. And then now they looking at you different. And like, see, I told you this from the door. You feel me? You had a perception of me that wasn't real. You know what I mean? Or you may have put me on a pedestal that I didn't even earn. And not only is that, you know what I mean, unfair to you, it's unfair to me.
Yeah.
Because now you got me trying to live up to some idea of me that you created in your head.
Yeah, but people do that in relationships. People do that in actually dating relationships. So like, it's all across. So you gotta get to know people. You can't be in liking. I mean, it's a lot of people that I have crushes on, or I like, or like I think that we perfect together, and like, just because I think I know who they are, but I don't know. But in my mind, we'd be wonderful together. Like, you know what? Like, you could look at somebody offhand and be like, you know what? She a good mom. She this, that, and third. And I may be the most financially challenged person ever. I might not, you know, just so that you don't know. And I'm telling you, like, I ain't the one for you. Like, no, we'll be fine. No, like, maybe I'm a dirty mess. Maybe my house look like hoarders or something, and you can't handle that. Like, you don't know.
But then at the same time, like we were saying earlier, sometimes that mindset, you feel me?
Yeah.
I know if I can tell you a situation where me and a female friends zoned each other at the same time. Like we, you know what I mean? Like we digging each other from a distance. You feel me? We went out a couple times, and like I said, we had an idea of each other, and that's another thing about listening to friends and having friends that deal with each other. And then you get information from friends, and then when y'all connect, so you get a different perspective, a different view of a person. You feel me? That's not reality that they didn't give you. So now when we going out, we having the different expectations of each other, and neither one of us is meeting those expectations. You feel me? So it's like we was ruined before we even had a chance to start because of the ideas of what we had of each other, who each other were, without really dealing with who each other was, getting to know each other naturally through ourselves. So automatically, I vividly remember and the date went cool. You know what I mean? It was fun, but from the conversation, like, we could both tell, like, you know what I mean? Like, we cool, but it can't go no further than this. You feel me? Because I didn't know you was into that. I don't really rock with that. Like, I didn't know you was, you know what I mean? Different things that if we would have knew ahead of time, for, you know, through communication, like, we would never even took it there to begin with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we never took it there to begin with.
I don't know. Trying to think that I ever. I don't know if I ever got friend zoned. Well, I mean, at the simultaneously at the same time, I don't think. Like, I've been friend zoned and like, just like, nah, we too fly for that. And I'm like, no, okay, so all right, I'm gonna be great over here. Thinking about how we could have went half on babies. You know, my life could have probably been 10 times better, but maybe you ain't shit. I don't know. You know, type of thing. But
sometimes that's a cop
know.
out too. Sometimes females and males use that as a cop out because they really not built for a relationship in that moment. So you know what I mean, they come up with any, you know what I mean, people ain't always honest. That's, you feel me? That's one thing I have learned, because people not always honest with themselves. You know what I mean? So, like, I definitely those excuses, like, nah, you gotta take them with a grain of salt sometimes. Like, because you're right. Like, how you gonna tell me? You know what I mean? Because on the flip side, I don't want somebody telling me what I can and cannot handle. You don't know what I can handle. You feel me?
Like maybe
now,
I want to put you back together and make you mine. Like maybe I want. Like maybe I wanted to teach you how to be my man or something. You don't know. Maybe I help you grow up. Like, you don't know.
I've actually been told that. Like, you know what I mean? Don't tell me what I can handle, what I'm not prepared for. I'm like,
and next time somebody try to friend zone me, I'm gonna say that. Bitch, you don't know me. I'm a strong woman. I can handle anything. I had a baby for Christ's sakes, too. No, I still can handle it. That's gonna be one of my things. But do you think? Okay, so when people are like, say if somebody successfully makes it out of the friend zone, friend zone, right? And then what happens when it doesn't work out and they get sent back? How do you think that? Well, I think didn't we not just answer that? We did answer, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
Okay. So so then here's my other question. So, have you successfully made it out of the friend zone into a long relationship? Like, have you been somebody's friend, y'all been cool as hell, and then y'all decide to cross that line, and then y'all made it for a very a good amount of time? Has that ever happened?
I got a child out of it.
You know what?
Well, yeah. Be honest with you, I thought, yeah.
He said I got a child. I didn't need it. You fired.
So it'll be like that's exactly how it happened. So I can't.
Now the friend zone humped on it like, okay, all right, we're gonna have on the baby. Let's be friends.
Yeah, like and like I said, it wasn't supposed to happen that way. Like, you never. That's the crazy part when you never look at somebody in that fashion, in that way, and it didn't happen. Like, yeah, that's my situation right there. We actually had a child from it.
And then but y'all didn't go back to being friends, or did y'all?
I mean, at this point, like, you know, I mean, we cool. We gotta be cool for the baby. I mean, for my daughter.
Like friends.
Like I said, a relationship, when you're in a relationship, sometimes, you know what I mean, like, you'll find out stuff about somebody, like, you really, and it goes both ways. I don't want to, but you can find out stuff like, oh, man, I really don't like her.
What?
You feel me? Like that, like it could be to the point to where, not like you don't like her, but just you had, like I said, you had a different perception of who somebody was, and then they didn't live up to that. Now, and that goes both ways. That's not just for me. That's I mean, like, that's not just me saying it about her. Like, she's probably saying the same thing about me as well. Like, I didn't live up to who she thought I was. You feel me? And that goes back to what I'm saying about placing people on pedestals they really didn't earn. And we kind of knew, like, we knew ahead of time, like, we should never, but, like, it was going to be weird for us to take it there, but we did it anyway. You feel me? Like I said, we had my daughter out of it. I don't regret that at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
well, me and my son, Dad, we had like this weird relationship. Like, we was cool as hell. Like, I was like, I want to say his, kind of like his, well, I don't want to say therapist because it sounds bad. Like, I was like his person that he vent to about life. You know, we just sit there and kick it, talk about shit, all types of hours, whatever. And like, I liked him, even though I just knew that he wasn't relationship material at the particular time. And I got like all emotionally invested. I told him to leave me alone, whatever. But even though we were friends this entire time, and we let the lines blur, and then it was like, okay, well, I caught feelings. I'm like, I'm not about to be involved with this. You be over there, I'm gonna be over here. And then we kind of got back to our friendship, and then crossed the lines, and then Zay showed up, and me and him tried a relationship, and it was like me and him both had to get to the real, like we dated, and it was cool, but the type of person that I just find it interesting that guys, you guys have this idea of who you're the person, your girlfriend or your life partner is supposed to be, and it always contradicts who you're dating. If you basically, it's like, oh, I want this type of person, and then you're dating this person, and at the end of the day, you know who I am. And it was like a thing where it was he wanted me to be this I don't even know what the hell to call it, like this regular, I don't know what the fuck, this regular person. Like I can't even describe it. Like he wanted me to be like this regular standard issue female, and if you know me, I'm not by far a regular standard issue female. I'm a whole lot of everything else and sprinkled in with a couple sprinkles and dots and polka dots and zigzag lines. I'm just a bunch of everything. So it became like you said, that ideal of what he wanted me to be and me not living up to it. And it was a constant issue. He always went back to that same issue. And it was like, when I saw it getting to the worst part, I'm like, you know what? We was friends for mad long. Like, we need to go back to that and not be together. And I think it took for me to make like a hardcore karate chop break. Even though it was like, no, we need to work it out. I'm like, no, we need to let this go because I'm gonna end up punching you in the face. And we not physically, but just being angry and just being a hostile person that I'm just not. Not unless you provoke me, but I'm like, I don't want to be that hostile person, and then we have a kid. I'm not about to do that. I'm not even that way with my daughter's dad, so I'm not gonna be that way with you. We just not gonna be together. And it took a lot for us to get back to that friendship. And it's crazy because in my mind, I believe we're better as friends. In his mind, we're destined to be together. So to be continued, basically, because I'm like, nah, we better off friends because we tried that for 2.5 years. It didn't work out, bro. I'm not going back there. And he's like, no, we're going to be together. I'm like, I don't think we are. Like, I love you. I think we better, because, like, when you try it and you know that, it just didn't work, and it became this situation. It almost became a worse situation. It's like, I need you to know that we I don't know. Like, unless heaven moved the mountains, because you are exactly who you are, and I know you, and I know me. I don't know, bruh. I don't think, I can't see that in our future. The tarot cards are reading no. I don't know what tarot cards you read, but I don't know. But I just think it's funny because I'm like, let's save our friendship and continue being the parents that we are. We cool as shit. And you think we're going to be this, I don't know what the fuck, but we'll say, I don't know. In my mind, I think we're going to be the best of friends until as our son grows older and, stuff like that. And I hope he find the best female ever that got her shit together and can love my son like it's theirs, and we're good. I think I'm going to be a single old lady with cats because I friend zone a lot of people. And I'm like a MVP of friend zone motherfuckers.
Let me ask you something. Are you willing to ever come out of the friend zone for somebody? Like, say somebody that friend zone, would you come out of the friend zone for them if they had to change your heart?
If somebody, the person that friend zoned me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm like, I think I'm so hesitant because I have a real bad issue, and I know it's my issue. I don't find people genuine. And that's fucked up. That's fucked up to say. I feel like people got motives, or people be wasting my time. So like saying, oh, I like you, let's date, like, cause 95% of the time, not 95% of the time, I would say 75% of the time, people approach me. So when you approach me and you approach me directly, and we have a conversation, and we're now talking, and now I'm invested in what's going on with us, and then you waste my time, it's like, okay. All right, so I'm not about to deal with this because I don't like people in my experience, as far as I'm concerned, lack consistency. I know I do at times too. I'm guilty of the same thing. But if you're gonna grab my attention and you have it, and then you just inconsistent as fuck, I don't believe you. Like I need you to not only be I need you to be consistent across the board, and I haven't found that. So if I'm gonna come out of the friend zone, I need whoever it is to be really consistent and be upfront, because people just don't. People lack consistency for me, and I'm 35. I don't like I ain't gonna be here forever. I can get shot and killed tomorrow. I'm walking down the street going to work. So I need y'all to be consistent. Huh?
I say, yeah,
what you say?
Old as hell, like that.
Yeah, but I'm saying I'm too old to be dealing with inconsistent dudes, and most of the dudes that I see right now, I like you, but you know what? I'm at 40 years old. I'm working on me. So at 40, you ain't got your life together.
I like what?
Huh? I like you, but my life is like, can we have a buddy situation, because my life is right now not together. At 40, your life still ain't together. Like, what are you doing that your life is not together? I don't want a buddy. If I want, I can get one.
What if they talking about not necessarily financial, probably ain't financial, but what if they like just what if they've been through something? You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't know what people been through, but that's not people say that all the time, but what you've been through may not been as serious as what somebody else been through. Like, it's easy to say that. Oh, we all been through stuff.
I get that too,
but
at the end of the day,
you ain't been through what I've been through. Like, you have no idea.
And I get that, because in the last maybe 8 or 9 months, I done been through some shit. Still currently going through some shit. And for a while, I was just like, well, honestly, right now, I'm not really looking. Like, I'm going to be honest. I'm not really looking for nobody. If you want to talk to me, I'll entertain you. But until you are consistent, I'm not going to believe you as far as I can throw you. So we could talk all day, because I ain't got shit to do. And half the time, I'm probably asleep if I'm home or not working and not doing nothing with my kids. I'm probably laying down, sleeping, bored. So I'll entertain the conversation. But if you don't show me consistency, I'm not gonna believe shit you're saying to me. And even if you're going through something, you still can have conversations. You still can talk to somebody. You still can be consistent. So if you really like me, or really want to get to know me, or really think I'm some type of girlfriend material or relationship material, or somebody you could possibly marry or see yourself with down the line years from now, if that's how you coming at me, and then you at the same breath you're not being consistent, I'm not gonna waste my time, because I could be by myself and not be talking to nobody and not get my time wasted. You know, like give me back my. Like, cause I'm not here to waste nobody's time. I'm grown. Like, I'll tell you, my schedule is crazy, and I get it, cause I'm a busy person. Like, I work, I come home, I'm not like finished working. Now for the last couple months, I've been doing mad overtime, so I'm working all day till 6, every day till 6:30, and on the weekends a whole 8-hour day. So by the time I get home, I'm tired. But if you want me to make time for you, I need you to be consistent. We're not gonna talk to me 1 week, and then 2 weeks go by, I don't hear from you. You ask me, well, what you doing this week? And I'm not about to talk to you. Where the fuck you been at for 2 weeks? I know I'm busy, but bitch, I still reached out.
But I guess what I'm asking, see, like, if when somebody friends on me, it's a rental. It's a Reynolds.
It's a Reynolds, right?
Like, like, it ain't no going back. It ain't no going back. Like, I shot my shot. You said no. Then it's over. Oh, that's irrelevant to me.
So somebody wanted to unfriend zone you, and they let you know. Look,
nah.
So no. That's fucked up.
Nah, I ain't fucked up. Like,
if we at the same, I think if we both at the same mindset at the particular time, and we both like talking about it and like sincere with it, then I would. But I don't know. Like I said, I think people friend zone for different reasons. It could be the time in their life, like you said. It could be they just full of shit and they just friend zone you because they found somebody else. It could be a bunch of different things. But, I think at the right particular time it might work. Sometimes it might not work. Sometimes you might try to unfriend zone me and I'm already in love with somebody else, so it won't work. But,
and then, like, you could tell when somebody bullshitting you, man.
Yeah.
And you could tell when you could tell when somebody bullshitting. So, like, with me, it's like, if I could see from the door, like, the original reason why you friend zone me, you know what I mean, was a bullshit excuse. All right, you know what I mean. We could just go back to being cool. We ain't gotta fake it. You feel me? Like, I ain't. You know what I mean? It's over. It's over. There ain't no coming back from that. I ain't trying to come back from that. I mean, we can be cool. That's as far as
listeners. Yeah. So listeners, Clint is a bitter friend zone person. Once you friend zone him, ain't coming back. No, I'm only joking. I'm joking. I'm not serious. I'm joking. Calm down. Don't bite my head off. I ain't do nothing, Clint. I was just joking with you. I'm sure he about to say I ain't no, because Clint be jumping me off sometimes, y'all. I don't know if y'all know, but if y'all could see some of the group texts and stuff, Clint be jumping me off. He be jumping us off.
No, because what's the title? What's the title of the show again? Like, this is what.
Oh. It was friend zone, extended stay, or potential mate. Because sometimes you friend zone the wrong person. Because sometimes you friend zone. Like, I know I friend zone people that I probably shouldn't have friend zone, and I did. Like, I'm being 100% right now.
Me too, but
I regret those friend zones.
That's my point. That's my thing is, like, if somebody friend zone me, like, how, I just look at if I friend zone somebody at that particular time, it was a reason. So for me, I'm looking at, all right, now I got to move on. You feel me? I can't expect them to wait around for me to be ready for them.
Well, they're not gonna wait around with you. I mean, sometimes it's just the cosmos that maybe at that particular time our friend zone, it wasn't the wave.
But see, here's the reverse of that. So now if you friend zone me, you feel me? Don't expect me to, like, now it's different. So now the onus is on you. You know what I mean? It ain't on me no more.
So they got
proof
for you. My shot. Stay in a friend zone?
Yeah. Why you want me out the friend zone now? You realize you fucked up. Why you realize you fucked up?
I was dumb. Like, you could say that because I was dumb, and that's genuine as fuck.
Yeah, but
I was dumb as fuck. Period. Like, I don't know how to explain it to you.
Sometimes you just gotta eat that. Just gotta eat that. You gotta eat that. You know what I mean? You gotta eat that.
I don't know. I haven't been friend zoned it, so I don't think anybody has ever unfriend zoned me. And if y'all friend zoned me, let me know. It's like, hey, Brad or Sonny, you know what? I friend zoned the fuck out of you. You did. That's fucked up. Like, I liked you and stuff. I'm just gonna hug on you. And you know what? I'm one of them friends. I'm gonna listen. Put me in a friend zone, and you ain't got no girl. I'm gonna listen. When you hug, it's gonna be a long hug. I'm gonna touch your arms and stuff. I'm gonna just be extra. Let you know that it could go. It could happen. You over here playing. Don't hug me too long, bro, because we go together. I'm one of them. Like, he hugged me for 15 seconds. We is together. He over here talking about I'm his friend now. We friends with benefits. That's what we are. Listen, no, because I'm silly. I be like, oh, okay. All right, we friends on each other. I'm going to pat you down because, you got a weapon on you or something. Like, I'm extra. Don't listen. Friends on the shit out of me. Now, listen, we'll be friends. I'm touching you inappropriately, friends. Better file a sexual harassment charge on me, and I'm going to touch you inappropriately. No, I'm joking.
That's not playing fair.
I'm joking.
Fair.
I am. Listen, friends on me. If you single, listen. You can't friend zone me when you single. I'm telling you right now, it ain't going to work.
See, if there what dude, I know for dudes, even man, I ain't fucking with her no more. She tried to play. She pulling me. She's stringing me along. But then, you know what I mean? Like, they gonna try to poke anything. They gonna try to post anything. So if you get a chance, of course, you know what I mean. Now
Yeah,
we all conflicted.
friend zone. You poked me. We ain't friends no more. We friends with benefits. Yeah. Let me scout. I just seen a meme, and it's so not. It's like since we going to the after show, I want to say this one. I just saw the meme. Like it's all good. Like she'll sleep with you. And then when she get a boyfriend, she can't. Something. It was something funny like that. I died laughing because it's like she ain't got no man or something. And then she had a man and she don't want to talk to you no more, or she talking to somebody and she don't want to sleep with you no more. But like she not in a relationship type of thing. It was something like that. I thought it was hilarious because it's true. We do that. Like nigga ain't our man, but we date him now, so now we can't hump on the person that we hump our little friends with benefits. We can't hump you no more because we trying to get this nigga. So we can't be. He can't be humping on you like that. We got to feel like we ain't have sex in 7 years. I ain't. Hey, how long was the last time you had sex? 6 months ago. Lying. It was last week, but you ain't gonna say it. Don't want me. I'm just cracking up because I thought about that meme. That meme had me dying.
I seen something similar to that today. What it? So I seen something similar to that today too, where man. When like a dude, you know, a female just cut you off when you in that friend zone or the friends with benefit. You know what I mean? They'll make you think it's all love, but once they get somebody, boom. See, there's rules to that friends with benefits thing. That's why to me that's different from to the friend zone.
That I need. She said, you need a friend with benefits. I said, I don't think I'm too old to have friends with benefits. I'm a friend and I'm a being like I think people do the friends. We talked about that on the one show. I think we talked about it on the show before. Like you can't people don't be friends with benefits the correct way. Y'all niggas be friends with benefits and talk about your lives, eating breakfast together, hanging out, shooting the shit. Now this bitch in love with you and you trying to figure out why she don't understand that she's not your girlfriend and she in there all these other females inbox because you talking to them. Because y'all go together. You told her your whole life story where y'all was laying in that bed eating Cheetos or something. Y'all done like y'all go together, whether you realize it or not. Y'all still together. But I do want to ask you this, Clint, because I had posted this and nobody wanted to comment because I thought it was too real. So I will ask you this, but guys, we're about to go into our after show. I just want to give y'all the number 657-383-1155. But I posted this on Facebook, and I guess it was too real for people to want to be a part of what I was talking about because I post petty shit all day if y'all follow me, but on my Facebook. But I do post real stuff here and there, just stuff to make you think about it because I think people need to ask these questions. I'm trying to scroll through my Facebook because I post too much stuff. I put some of y'all still
Facebook jail.
Huh?
They let you out of Facebook jail?
I made another Facebook page, and then somebody locked me up on this page because they thought I was impersonating myself. It's a bunch of nonsense. But I was able to get access to this account again because I do the podcast stuff and I had that walk. But posted this on Facebook and I ain't getting no likes because I think it was too real. But what do you think? Was I being extra? I put some of y'all still in relationships and just in denial. If you're still explaining your moves to an ex or an XX, i.e. 2 relationships ago or more, so they won't get their feelings hurt or get mad, you're not single. What do you think about that? Like, cause you still got to explain stuff to your ex or your baby mom or whoever that she was dating prior, so they won't get hurt or be mad. To me, you're not really single.
Yeah, if you gotta explain anything to anybody, then you're not really single. You're still attached. Now, being single means you're not attached to nobody. So you don't have to explain yourself to no one. You understand? That's what being single is, in my book.
Yeah, because
So if I gotta go back and explain, give any explanation or any, man, I'm not doing that. You feel me? Like when it's over, it's over. You feel me?
Yeah.
It should just be a hi and bye. How you been? That's good. Have a good life.
But what do you think about when it's kids involved? I think people use that to cop out. Well, my baby mom,
when it's kids involved,
blah blah blah, and it's like y'all not together. Why is this person concerned about?
When there's kids involved, the conversation should just always, you know what I mean, be about the kids. But at the same time, you feel me, that person you with, they got to understand. You got to make sure, I got to make sure, I got to have not deep personal conversation with my child's mom, but I got to make sure she in a good space, mentally, physically, because, you know, my daughter going to be with her just as much as she with me. So in the best interest of my child, I got to make sure she good, because if she not good, then my child not good.
No, but I'm talking about not even that type of situation. Like if you a good parent, you do what you gotta do for your kids and shit like that. Y'all both doing what y'all gotta do for your kids, right? You date somebody else, and this person's still in their feelings because y'all not together. Type of situation, and you gotta explain, or you gotta be like, oh well, wait a minute, my baby mom calling. I don't want her to start arguing. We're gonna argue. It's gonna be some stupid shit.
Yeah, we talked about that before.
Y'all not single.
Yeah, but
because I'm not explaining to none of my kids' fathers.
That's not even about being in a relationship. That person not having control over their own life and their own situation, and not having a backbone.
Yeah.
Because if you had a backbone and you was, you know what I mean, and the situation was handled, you wouldn't have those issues. You feel me? I don't care if my ex still had feelings. You feel me? Forget my child's mother. I'm talking about my ex. If my ex still had feelings now that I'm dealing with somebody else, or if I was dealing with somebody else, you feel me? Like, that's of no consequence to me. You feel me? I don't care. Yeah. It's over. So your personal feelings with me, about me, is irrelevant. If it's a child involved, only feelings we should be talking about is the child's feelings. You feel me? And you feel me? Everything else is irrelevant.
Yeah, because I feel like when my kids' other parents, their dad, I don't give a fuck what y'all doing. Y'all could be great, live your best life, whatever you want to do. If I put our child in your hands, you should already know not to put them in no type of situation that they don't need to be in. Because as a parent, I'm going to respect enough to not do that. If you do that, then we have a problem. But as far as if you haven't done it currently or haven't done it in the past, we're good. So whoever you choose to do it, be great. If you choose to hump on somebody in the middle of the night, I don't give a goddamn. I don't care. I'm not explaining shit to you. If I say I'm in a relationship, I don't care if I'm in a relationship, single or not. Whatever the fuck I do, that ain't got nothing to do with our kids, ain't got shit to do with you. And I ain't explaining shit. And if somebody call me or you call me, whoever in the background is going to be in the goddamn background. And that's it. Like, who in the background? None of your fucking business. Like, why are you listening to my background? Are you the FBI? Are we missing something? Are you the CIA? What are we having?
I can understand, like, I could definitely understand if you know what I mean, like, you want to know who around your kids.
Yeah, but if you ain't even around your kids, like if you call me and I ain't around if I ain't around our kids, and I tell you I'm not around our kids, don't ask me who in my background. No, I'm just saying, period.
Yeah, but I'm talking about with me in my situation, like, feel me, I'm with mom. You feel me? I gotta know who around moms every day. You feel me? Like, I have a conversation. I don't even want to talk to you. Have a quick conversation with him real quick. Once he understand my situation. All right, bro, I'll shoot you in your face. You do anything to my daughter, and discussion, we can move forward.
You threatening people off like, but you don't. I don't understand though, because you don't think.
I'm just joking.
So, I know, but you don't think that like I'm pretty sure that, or hopefully I would like to think, when you have kids with people, right, and you know what type of person they are, you know who they're gonna have.
Never know nobody.
Like, yeah, no, you don't.
Nobody.
But
you feel me?
But if you call me that's irrelevant. And I say to you, I'm not around my child or our child, move on with your life.
That's not the issue about moving on. But like, you gotta have that conversation with that other person, especially if they're gonna be around. I feel like a woman should have that conversation with another woman who's gonna be around her child.
Yeah, I don't think any female, except for one. I had a conversation with one because he was being dumb, and I had to talk to her.
Like, you don't know what these people, like, you don't know, man. You don't know. So you can't even trust your kids around your own family sometimes. So
But
them
see,
strangers
I've never
just pop.
when my daughter's dad's wife, and I understand why we never had a conversation. I absolutely understand that, but it's stupid as hell to me, but whatever. I know from my personal experience, my daughter has never had a bad experience with her. And I'm okay, and like I'm okay with how she feels about her. She loves her. That's great. At one point, my daughter was calling her mom. I'm happy for that because I know that for me, my daughter to do that, she got to be taking care of her like her mom. So we're good. And I mean, maybe for me, maybe I should be more invested, but I'm like realistically, I'm not, because like even with my son, dad, I always tell him like
And then it
he
depends on
knows
the age of the child.
Don't have my child around any and everybody, and I'm gonna give you the rope. If you hang yourself, then we're gonna have a problem.
Even with that being said, you still don't know who around your child. You understand?
Yeah,
like
but
you can make those. You can make those idle threats. You can make even with me. Like I could tell my baby mom this, that, and the third, but I'm not around. I'm not clocking her. You understand?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you feel me? Like my daughter at the age now, well, she gonna tell me everything. So like I don't have to have that conversation with nobody no more. I don't have to reiterate that to her mom no more, because her mom already know. You feel me? Like anything off, and it's vice versa too. Like if I'm doing something that's out of pocket, I already know my daughter gonna go back and say something to her mom, and her mom already know. So it's like it also depends on the age, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
because I did tell my son, Dad,
if it's an infant baby,
about my son, because he can't really talk now. So if you put him around anybody and they act like they done lost their mind, and my son come back and he not himself, we gonna have a problem, sir.
Yeah.
I'm expecting you, especially with him, to make sure you have the right people around him, or you won't be around him. So,
you know, and that's what all parents. That's what all parents hope and wish for. But sometimes it's just not the case. You feel me? I know the best parents, the best of parents, could have their children in some situations that their children shouldn't be in.
Yeah.
You feel me? Shit happens. But, like, you know, if something happened, ain't nobody trying to hear that. You feel me? Ain't nobody trying to hear how much I love my daughter, but then I put her in a situation where she could harm herself severely, or somebody else could harm her. You know, nobody cares. Nobody cares about your previews or what have you done for me lately. You feel me? You only as good as your last day when it comes to parenting.
Yeah.
You know how that go. Even with kids, you know, they quick to forget everything you done did for them. You feel me? You don't do that one thing for them or have one bad day. That's all they remember.
Yes. That's crazy though, because I know my daughter. She'd be like, from the one I said, I did this and the third, but you didn't do this. You forgot what you didn't do. Yeah, but you always yelling. Why am I always yelling? Do I want to come home and yell at you? No, I want to come home and relax. You know, unwind from the day. You know, do what I need to do and go to sleep. I don't want to yell. I have to yell because you do stuff you ain't supposed to do, or you act like you're deaf. I don't know. Like, you know, pick and choose. But yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Absolutely, these parenting does not come with instructions, and sometimes you just gotta wing it. Gotta let the kids be great. Sometimes you gotta let them fall and bump themselves and get them back up again, and realize that life gonna be all right. So, but you got any topics you want to talk about in this after show? After the party is after party.
Oh no, I did it not too long ago. I was just writing on my blog. I did the question of the day. I believe we talked about it on here before. I know for a fact we did. About forgiveness. Like, do you need to forgive in order to move on in life? Do you need to forgive someone who did you wrong in order to move forward positively in life? And I said,
well, they say forgiveness is not for the person; it's more for you to let go of that harboring feelings that you. You know what? And it's crazy because I know particularly people that have not forgiven, and I'm okay. I feel great. I just
exactly.
like they fucked up. Like, you know, fuck you. I'm not talking. I'm never gonna say shit to you in life because you ain't shit. You ain't never gonna be shit. Like, and I'm never gonna.
Like
we're never gonna be.
You can't forgive.
Yeah, like you just.
Certain things is unforgivable. But,
actually, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, I know people. It's people who are having forgive. I just know how to deal with you now. You feel me? It ain't even a hate thing. You feel me?
People say they forgive, but they never forget.
Yeah, I'm a firm. I wrote on there. I'm a firm believer. I'm a firm believer of never forgiving and never forget. You feel me? You know how it goes. First time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me.
Yeah.
You feel me? You taught me my lesson the first time, but it's not gonna happen. You feel me? Now, I'm going to learn from it, and I'm going to move forward with my life. I ain't going to harbor, you know. I just know how to deal with you. I come across you again. It's a different energy. It's a different energy. If I come across that, especially if you did me wrong, you did me foul. And I ain't just talking about relationships, intimate relationships, about friendships, family, all that. You did me wrong. Like, it's a Reynolds. It's a rap. I ain't going to forgive you. I'm going to make you mad by how happy I'm going to be.
I know how I feel like one of my former friends, I don't think we're like, and I it was funny because you know how you have those conversations with people and they're like, what happened? And then they get that one side of it barely, and then they get your side of it. And like, you don't even go into details. You just say, look, and like, and then people like, you're not going to try because, you know, life is short. Like, we just had one of our friends pass not too long ago. We had this little, we had a visual and we had this funeral. And, you know, people came out that we haven't seen, we haven't spoken to in years. And it was like somebody tried to mend the fence. And I'm like, look. And I had to tell them, I understand that you want it, like, it's that many years of a friendship down the drain. But here's and I had to tell them, this is where I'm at with it. I've tried talking it out. I've tried to resolve. I'm all for resolving. I'm a big person that you have to accept accountability for the part that you played. If you can't accept accountability, we can't have a conversation. You can't play victim knowing that you've been the villain at points of times. Because if I'm going to cop to what I did wrong, I need you to cop to what you did wrong. But in your mind, you have done absolutely nothing wrong, so we can't even talk because you're not being realistic about the situation. And at this point in time, we've tried to have a conversation about 6 times already. I'm done. And when people say, and I hear people say, oh, well, you know, life is short. You see our friends dying. Yeah, I see all that, and it sucks. But I'm emotionally done. 6 times I've tried. It's the same conversation. I'm not about to sit here and have the same repetitive conversation additional times. We've done it 6 times already.
Life is short. Life is too short to keep going back and forth.
Exactly. And if I'm telling you, and if I'm verbally telling you that you have done something wrong, this is what you have done. You say I'm not being your friend because of X, Y, Z. I'm telling you why I'm not your friend. And it's not because of any reason. I'm telling you why and what you should fix. And you like, well, no, I didn't do. You did this. So-and-so did this. Somebody poisoned your mind against me. And I'm telling you, no, you did this. This is what you've done. This is what I did. I was wrong for doing this. And because I did this, you did this. And I should have stopped being your friend then. But I didn't because I was so loyal. But at the point where I'm emotionally done, we can't keep having this conversation again because in your mind you've done nothing wrong, and we're not about to do that because that's unrealistic to me. And until you can accept accountability, and at this point we're not going for 0.7. Yeah, we're not doing another round 7. We did 6 rounds, and I'm like literally 6 rounds of this same conversation. 7, I don't care if you accept accountability. I'm done. there's nothing I could do. I can't even pretend to be your friend. I can't fix the friendship. It's 7 times after the fact. How many years has this been going on? I'm done. I'm emotionally spent. I don't have time. We're just not going to be friends. I don't hate you, but I'm never going to be your friend again. Unless you accept it.
Never get the sense. Never get the sense.
The only reason why I got that far is because of this different situation that was happening, and this person was going to everybody I knew, and everybody was coming to me, and I'm like, no, I know, you guys are a little bit different, but us females are a little bit different, and like, I can actually say that I really gave it a shot.
That's a false narrative.
Well, no, it's not. I mean, I guess, but for me personally, for me personally, I just felt like, and that was my first real female friendship, like for that long, and it's like, you know what, I'm done. I can't be involved in this conversation, and I hate that. The same conversation over and over again. Nah, I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to subscribe to that shit. You can figure that out by your own. So, and you can call me cold-hearted. You can call me whatever you want. I've checked out of this conversation.
With me, I don't even look at it as being cold-hearted. I just look at it as being pragmatic. Like, you feel me? I'm not about to do me dirty. You know, there's levels to it.
Yeah.
When you show me who you are, you feel me? Like, I ain't, you know what I mean? I ain't like Lil Duval said, I ain't about to go back and forth with you, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm not. I never did before. You feel me? And then sometimes, you feel me, like, it depends on, like I said, it's levels. So we could be best of friends, but I see you do some shady shit, or you try to play me for some female. You feel me? So now, you feel me? I'm not going to forget that. I'm not going to forgive that. But to me, that ain't enough for me to really, truly dislike you. But what it is enough for is to change the dynamics. Because to me, I look at that as a character flaw in you or in them if they do that. So what I do is, the dynamics of our relationship may change. You feel me? We ain't going to be hanging out as much. We ain't going to be attending the same function. You feel me? When we're around each other, it's still cool, but I know how you get. I know how you are when other people are around. So, and that's just in my, like, little controlled setting. I'm not going to fuck with you like that. You feel me? Like I said, there's different levels to it. You feel me?
I just figured for me personally, I'd rather not be around you. And you, like, it's to the point where I'd rather not be around you because I already know what it's about, how it's going to go. It's going to be like the pity part. Oh, why are y'all over here? Why is so-and-so over here? What's going on? Why y'all? Because it's not something like it was like a broadcast that we're not friends anymore type of thing, or not from my point. I've never really spoke on it. And when people ask me about it, I'm just like, well, we just not friends. Like, I don't go into detail. And I know that this person does go into some detail. And then I get questions about it, and I'm like, whatever you choose to believe, that's on you. I'm not about to sit here and explain shit to nobody. So y'all be great. Believe what you want. You can not like me, but I feel like if you know me as a person, you already know what it is. So like, if you know me, you should know what to believe and what not to believe, or you're gonna believe whatever you want. Nothing I say makes the slightest difference. If you already believe what you want to believe, nothing I say can change that. So be great and not talk to me. I'm fine with that. I don't give a fuck whether you talk to me or not. It's not that serious for me. I'm not pressed for that, But
and another thing is, it's not too many. We think about. It's not too many situations really that I'm looking for forgiveness in myself. It's like I ain't seeking forgiveness from too many people.
I know I ain't. I mean,
like, I can't think of a situation that was that deep. You feel me? And I make her apologize to certain people for how I maybe snapped at them or something like that. I ain't necessarily looking for their forgiveness. You feel me? That's just me admitting I was wrong. That's different.
No,
I can admit to you that I was wrong, but you feel me? Don't take it as forgiveness. You can accept it or not.
And
to me, it don't even matter.
Yeah, I don't think in that situation, I don't think that I did anything that needs to be forgiven. For my part in that
But I
situation,
could tell that situation
I feel
still
like
bothering you though, because you keep going back.
no,
to
it do because I still get brought up. Like what bothers me is I get brought up with the conversation. Like I get it brought to me, and it's like it's brought to me as if I've done something wrong, and that person just doesn't know why I'm not their friend anymore. Like that bugs me, because you know why. I told you 6 times already. I've told you, and I'm not going to get into with other people. You know what I'm saying? You sending me all these people my way, or these people coming to my way, and I don't know what the fuck you're telling them, but when I get it back, it's something completely different, and it bothers me at that point because it's like a pestering, and I'm not about to explain myself to nobody, huh?
Still in your heart, though.
No, I know, because you know what? Like realistically speaking, no, I do because I feel like, huh?
Because you're giving it energy. You're giving it more energy than somebody who really don't care. Really
no,
care,
I care. Like I put like this. I care because it was that long of a friendship. I care because I've never had. I mean, that's the longest friendship I've had in God knows how long, ever since my 35 years of Earth. That's the longest friendship I've ever had, and it's sad to see something like that was cool go down the drain like that. Like go the way it went. What bothers me is how it ended, but it's not because of me. It's because of how you chose to end it. But you had these people believing that I stopped being your friend for some trivial as reason. And then I get, like, even to this day, like currently, I get the indirect posts. You know what I'm saying? Like just for no reason. And then when you see me or you call me or you hit me up in my inbox, I love you. You don't love me because you're over here, like you're not, like you don't love me at all. Like let's stop. Like let's stop. Like let's be honest about the situation. You don't.
Too much.
And don't try to like you're trying to portray as a victim type of situation. And I just find it amazing because I can go on Facebook and do the same thing you doing, but it be completely facts. Like I can go on there, you fabricating. I can go on there and spout facts, but I'm not like I'm petty. But I'm not the type of person that I'm gonna go with somebody I consider my friend. You know what I'm saying? And do some shit like that too. But you do it daily, and then you inbox me on the low. I love you. Like that's fucked up, right? You're gonna talk about me in one post, but then inbox me. You talk about me to everybody. But then you inbox me and tell me you love me. Like if I was petty, I would screenshot it all and be like, oh, but you love me. I don't see how this happens. Huh?
Or you could just block her.
Oh, no, that's already blocked. I don't got time for that. Like, it's been blocked, but, like, you friends with my family. And you talk about me like you friends with my sisters, like same mom, same dad, sisters, and you talk about me like they ain't gonna say shit. But then you're in my inbox. Oh, I love you. Can we just talk? No, we can't, because that's fake. You know, I don't do well with phony. But we in our last couple minutes. I do want to make a lighter note because I don't want to talk about that all night because, you know, like Clint said, I'm in my feelings. Did the autism walk? Shut up, Clint.
The Drake song out.
No, shut up. Kiki, do you love me? No. I did the autism walk this past Sunday. I'd like to thank all you guys that supported, donated, bought the hoodies. I don't know who the other person bought the hoodie, but thank you so much for buying the hoodie, and thank you to all my anonymous donors, my Facebook donors, my friends that donated, my friends that walked. What was cool as hell was my son's one-to-one person that works with him at school. She came out to walk with us. My sisters did as well. And then my son's ABA, the lady that comes and works for him at my house, her and her family came. And it was very nice experience to get them to exchange stories about my son, talk about their different experiences with my son. It was good to like have that type of vibe around. And they had like a lot of information and stuff like that. My goal was $250. I raised $333, not including the money that I raised for those who bought the hoodies. So I will be donating that money this week, and that'll add to my donations. For those who want to donate, you can still go to that page. The information is on my blog, as well as my Facebook pages and things like that. All that information is there for you guys to go on to there. You can still donate online until, I believe, November 15th. So if you want to still donate and you have not, doesn't matter the size of the donation. All donations help. As I did I shared an email to my coworkers that donated. I was doing dollar donations through the Autism Speaks, and they were giving me dollars, and some people were giving me more than dollars. I basically sent an email out explaining about, for those who didn't know, my son was autistic, and that the Autism Speaks program helps fund local programs within different communities that assist families with therapy sessions for families that are dealing with people with autism, training for parents and caretakers that are dealing with people with autism, and like the local organization that the parents can get access to free of charge and no money out of their pocket to get services like ABA services and respite and things like that, and summer camps, after-school programs that are free or close to free. So they help with a lot of programs. So that's why I feel like you guys should donate to them. So definitely check those out. Donate yourself. If you have charitable campaigns through your employers, Autism Speaks is a great place to donate. Do that. Also, this month is, let's not forget, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. But I know people always talk about breast cancer awareness, but we also need to talk about Domestic Violence Awareness Month. That is also in the month of October. If you look on our podcast, I'm going to be posting stuff. I know I've been sipping it since the beginning because I've been so busy, but I'm trying to get the ball rolling and post
Know your worth, Kings. Know your worth out there, Kings. Speak up.
Yeah, I just posted something on our IG page about guys. Yes.
The fellas don't never, when it comes down to domestic violence, fellas.
You guys don't speak up. Yeah, but I will be posting a lot of information about men being abused, because I think people get so caught up with women they forget that it could be happening to men. And I know we talk about the rape or sexual assault cases. I always bring up the men and our boys, because I think that people get so caught up in the females that they forget this is also happening to men and our young men. So I'm going to be I'm posting fun facts about kids. I'm also going to be posting facts about men. I will post a little bit of facts about women because we're used to that, so I'm not really going to go hard with that. But check out the information that we're going to post.
Y'all out there who's new to the show, we did a whole series on domestic violence, so go check our YouTube or
iTunes.
Everything. iTunes or the Blog Talk Radio. Just go back in our playlist, and
we have
definitely
click that
shows on domestic violence.
Yes, but definitely, I think people, and that's what I get that there's a lot of stuff happening in the month of October, but especially breast cancer. Go get yourself checked and screened, men as well as women, because men get breast cancer as well. Another fun fact that not too many people are familiar with, but like you guys gotta get checked. Men, we see y'all. Just be aware and be alert of domestic violence situations. If you are in a domestic violence situation, there are hotlines where you can get help to get out and be free of that and be safe. Love does not hurt. So it should not hurt. It should not come from a fist.
Go get your breast checked, too, because men get breast cancer, too.
Yeah. But I definitely wanted y'all to know that before we ended the show, because it's a lot going on in October. So.
All right, well, y'all know where y'all can hit me up. Y'all can hit me up on my blog, akingstruth.com, on Twitter, @eTrentGroomy. I'm also on Black Junction. I prefer y'all hit me up on there.
Well, I can look that up. Black Junction?
That's a strictly site for, African Americans. Sort of like how Black Planet used to be. So, kind of support our own. Hit me up on there, King Truth.
Get on there. I'm about to create me a thing. Oh, Is it cute black folk on there? Because I'm going to find one. Only me. Don't mind me. It's your girl, Sunny. I am Sunny_D. Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. I know I have not been on Snapchat this week. I posted today, though. Instagram, I post on Instagram. Y'all didn't see me on that. Check out my blog, unreservedlyme.com. Check out our blog, radioshow.com, for all the information we're going to be giving out this month and for future stuff. Like our Facebook page at GFT Radio Show. Check it out. Look us up and you can like our page. Hit us up on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play Music, YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Y'all get alerts every time we post a show. We post the shows weekly, so definitely check that out. I was going to say something else. Check out teespring.com/stores/GFT Radio. I'm about to go get me some. What are you doing? Are you there? Did you hang up?
Yeah.
But get some merchandise posted up on our Instagram page at GFT_radio, our Twitter at GFT_radio, and just follow us everywhere. We're everywhere, guys. Thank y'all for listening tonight. Willie didn't make it on. He probably working like always. So
see y'all in 7 days.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
At WSFS Bank, we stand for service. For some people,
Good morning, Mrs. Johnson.
great service means friendly faces at more locations. For others, it's mobile banking, so your money moves with you. For nearly 200 years, we've made serving customers our #1 priority. So whatever you or your business stand for, we'll stand right by your side. We're WSFS Bank, and our friends call us WSFS, and we stand for service. Visit WSFSbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 417673.
On Facebook Marketplace, you can buy a ping pong table from Gabriel, or you can sell a record player to Taylor. Because on Facebook Marketplace, there's a face behind the things you'll find here. Facebook Marketplace. Shop with real people for really great finds.